On January 11, 2013, 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson was found dead inside a rolled-up gym mat at Lowndes High School in Valdosta, Georgia. Authorities quickly ruled his death as an accident, a tragic case of a teenager reaching for his shoes and getting stuck. But for Kendrick's family and many others, the official explanation never made sense. Bloodstains, missing surveillance footage, and discrepancies in autopsy reports all point to something far more sinister. Was Kendrick Johnson's death a freak accident, or was it the result of something much darker? This is the unsettling case of Kendrick Johnson. The initial autopsy, conducted by the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, ruled Kendrick's death as accidental positional asphyxia. According to authorities, he had become stuck in the mat and, unable to escape, suffocated. His parents, however, immediately rejected this conclusion. They argued that Kendrick, a skilled athlete, would not have been careless enough to climb into a rolled-up mat in such a dangerous way. And then the inconsistencies started to pile up. One of the first red flags came in the form of bloodstains found near the scene. Blood was discovered on the walls of the gymnasium, not near Kendrick's body, but elsewhere in the gym. Investigators claimed it was unrelated and never tested it. Even more unsettling, Kendrick's face was bloated and unrecognizable, his body showing signs of trauma that didn't match the official story. Lowndes High School had multiple security cameras in the gym, and Kendrick was last seen on video walking inside. But when his parents requested the footage, they found critical gaps in the recordings. Entire stretches of time were missing. Experts later determined that over an hour of footage was either corrupted or intentionally removed. But who had the ability to alter school security footage? Forensic video analysts reviewed the footage and found several irregularities. Some timestamps appeared to jump unnaturally, while other portions of the recording seemed to have been deliberately slowed down or edited. The FBI conducted an analysis, but ultimately stated that the missing time was due to the way the security system recorded motion, yet many remained skeptical. Adding to the suspicion, some cameras captured Kendrick entering the gym, but never showed him leaving or moving towards the mats. If the footage was truly unaltered, then how did Kendrick disappear from the frame entirely? Even more concerning was that no footage captured anyone discovering his body, despite students and faculty being present in the gym that morning. Who, if anyone, tampered with the evidence? And why? Unconvinced by the official findings, Kendrick's parents hired an independent pathologist to conduct a second autopsy. What they found was shocking. Kendrick's body had signs of blunt force trauma to the neck, contradicting the original ruling of asphyxia. Even more disturbing, when the body was exhumed, his organs were missing, replaced with newspaper. His lungs, heart, liver, and other vital organs were gone, making it impossible to determine the true cause of death. The funeral home claimed the organs had decomposed and were discarded, but this explanation only deepened the mystery. Typically, if organs are removed during an autopsy, they are either placed back into the body before burial or preserved for further examination. However, there was no official documentation of the organs being removed, nor any clear records from the medical examiner's office explaining why they were missing. This discovery sparked outrage. The Johnson family and their legal team accused officials of evidence tampering and demanded accountability. If Kendrick's cause of death was truly accidental, why were vital pieces of evidence missing? And if foul play was involved, had someone deliberately removed his organs to prevent further investigation? Adding to the disturbing nature of the findings, forensic experts pointed out that newspaper is not a standard material used to fill a body post-autopsy. The use of such crude stuffing suggested a lack of care, or worse, intentional obstruction of the truth. Was this an attempt to cover up key evidence? And if so, who was responsible? Kendrick's parents and many supporters believe his death was not an accident, but a cover-up. Several theories emerged. One involvement of local authorities. Some claim that powerful figures in Valdosta helped cover up the crime to protect individuals involved. Two conflict with fellow students. Rumors swirled that Kendrick had been in a dispute with a fellow student, the son of an FBI agent, and that the case was intentionally mishandled. Three tampered evidence. The missing surveillance footage, untested blood, and missing organs all pointed to a case that was far from open and shut. Despite public pressure, no arrests were made. In 2016, the Department of Justice opened a federal investigation into Kendrick's death. After 3 years, they closed the case, stating that there was not enough evidence to support a homicide charge. Kendrick's parents have never stopped fighting for justice. They believe the truth is still being hidden and continue to push for a new independent investigation. In 2021, the case was reopened due to new evidence, but as of now, no arrests have been made. What do you think happened to Kendrick Johnson? Was it truly a tragic accident, or is there something much more sinister behind his death? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unsolved mysteries.